Hey, this is Dr. Moore. I hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to talking to you today about upcoming holiday and getting things together for, the holiday. So we're talking about diabetes and the holiday and the struggles that you're facing every day as a diabetic and what the holidays mean and how to overcome it so you're not off center. So you're able to do the things that you need to do and just not really worried about things you can't control as far as the holidays. And especially with diabetes. And that's one of the things that we're gonna look at real fast and talk about eating healthy, plant-based, vegan diet. It's just amazing. I talk to a lot of people every day about changing their health. And one of the main things that comes up is, what do I eat? We're facing the holidays. I don't want to go through this by myself. What do I need to do? Well, the good thing about it is, when we start talking about dealing with diabetes, especially with diabetes, your feet are always hurting, and you're just not sure what you want to do. That's the best way to put it. You're not sure. Well, let's look at some ways how we can talk about helping you make it through the holidays, because this is the hardest time of the year as a diabetic to get through and be able to stay healthy. It starts with a mindset. I can remember going through some of the same struggles, being a diabetic, type 2, feet was always hurting, I just couldn't get ahead. And it's always people want to give me the food that I know I can't eat. Well, let me change that. The food I cannot handle. Because I could eat it, my body just couldn't handle it. Now, I don't know about you. You're getting ready for the holiday and everybody's bringing all the stuff around and they're talking about what they're going to do. And you say, oh, darn, it's going to be a hard one. What do I do? How do I make it? Guess what? You'll make it. If you do me a favor, you go to drtimothymore.com, subscribe to sign up form. So as I put these things out for the holiday, different recipes, different foods, different ways how to channel that and stay healthy, whatever you're facing, I'm going to help you face it. And we're going to go through it together, because you don't have to go through the holiday by yourself. But the thing about it, when you think about how your feet's always hurting, you're going through, and it's like, man, I don't know what else to do. They're hurting me so bad. And no matter how many pairs of shoes you put on, it just seems like there's nothing you can do about getting rid of that neuropathy in your feet. But you've been told, because I know, been there, done that you can't. Well, let me help you out. You can. You can overcome the neuropathy in your feet. You can overcome some of the health challenges that you will face. But bottom line is, when we're dealing with the holiday, you got to make a decision that you want to change you. Not anybody else, you. Change what you're eating, change your mindset. I want to get rid of these diabetes. Do you really? That's the question. Because I remember me. And I can remember the things I had to go through. I can remember a lot of my clients. I remember one Jackie, for one lady and she struggled. And no matter what seems like she ate, it went to a part of her body that she said, why does it go to my hips? Why is it always going to my hips? But I'm not eating a lot of junk food, doc. I'm not eating a lot of junk, but I just can't get well. Maybe you like it like her, and you just don't feel like you can get well. What's stopping you from getting well? What challenges are you facing? What obstacles? Because I've been there. I understand. Man, that's the worst thing when you're dealing with diabetes and seem like nothing goes like you want it to go. But the thing about it is, when I got myself under control, I had to go vegan. I know a lot of you say, I ain't gonna go vegan. Well, let me explain something about being a vegan diet. A vegan lifestyle can change everything about what you're doing. It can give you your lifestyle back. It can help you overcome a lot of your blurred vision, a lot of your digestive issues. As a diabetic, on those feet, oh my God. When you change some things you're eating and you realize what foods are attacking your body. Now, what I mean by attacking your body, I don't mean it in a bad way. What I mean about it is when they're attacking your body and you just seem like there's nothing you can do to get ahead. Or, I don't know if you realize or not, some foods that you're eating, your body just don't want. And you don't realize it's almost like when you hang around 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and 5-year-olds, some children sometimes, they can just look at something, shake their head, I don't want it. Sometimes we have to be just like them, say, I don't want it, I just don't want it. But when it comes to your neuropathy, when it comes to you not feeling good, it comes to you talking about how to eat healthy. I know that dilemma always come up, morning, noon, night, something snack. What do I eat? You know, what do you eat for breakfast? That's the one thing. What is it about breakfast that scares you? You know, some of you say, oh, I just don't like breakfast. Why? What does it scare you about eating breakfast in the morning, especially a plant-based vegan diet, a vegan lifestyle? And you might say, why is he talking about vegan today? Because I am a vegan. But the thing about it is, if you try, just try, give me 14 days. 14 days without any animal products whatsoever. 14 days. Now, I want you to gauge the pain wherever it is in your body. Gauge it. And see how much pain you really have in a couple of days. Just look and see. But you got to consciously watch what's going on with your body so you can watch your body heal and you start to feel better on certain things that's going on with your body. That's what you got to do. Now, it ain't complicated. It ain't hard, but it's a commitment. You got to want to change some things that you're doing. And if you do that, I guarantee you one thing, you will see a big difference in some things in your life that you've been wanting to change for a long time. But you got to watch it, you got to see it, and you got to want it to change. Because if you don't want it to change, it'll never change. If you don't watch it, it'll never happen. But you got to stand your ground and say, how do I fix this stuff right now? How do I change my life right now? How do I overcome a lot of these challenges that I'm dealing with? But when we start talking about diabetic foot pain, neuropathy in your feet, man, that's like walking on eggshells, like little bitty pin needles, and you just can't overcome it. And it's like, man, what is it? But that's why I'm talking about food today. Food, food, food. You know, you got to look at it. You hear the words vegan. Everybody's talking about being a vegan. But all this basically is you're removing animal byproducts from your diet. That's all. And then you're not eating a lot of processed food either. You're changing that too. But what do you want to change about you? What is it? Oh, let me go back and say, who is it that's stopping you from wanting to change your lifestyle? You know, when you look at a vegan breakfast, you can have oatmeal and an apple. Oatmeal and some cherries when they're in season. Oatmeal with some blueberries, the fresh, not the kind that's loaded with sugar. It's amazing what you can really have in the morning. You can have some rice if that's what you want. It's amazing when you take some rice and you take some seeds, whatever kind of seeds you like, and sprinkle some on your rice after it's cooked. And you'll be amazed how it tastes. It's just amazing what you can really change in your diet to give you less feet swelling. Your feet are always swollen. You don't know what to do. No matter what you eat, it seems like they're always swollen. They're always hurting. You're always getting a massage. And your shoes, oh my goodness, it's amazing. You can put them on in the morning, but in the evening, by the time you get home or walk around for about 10 to 20 minutes, your feet start to swell and you can't. Are you tired of that? There's some things that you can do to offset that where you're not going through those issues at that moment. But now these moments are yours. You got to want to make that change. You got to want to get it right. Because if you get it right, everything else take care of itself. But if you don't get it right, it won't. But these holiday seasons is coming up, and it can be frustrating. Really frustrating because you want to, diabetes by itself is enough frustrating by itself. Taking an insulin shot, I don't know if that's what you're doing, or you're taking a handful of medicine, I don't know if that's what you're doing, but it can be frustrating by itself too. But I challenge you today. I challenge you today. Make a commitment that you're going to change your ways, your habits, your thoughts, your desires today. So say, Doc, I want to overcome my diabetes. You can. I can guarantee you can overcome it, but you got to make a change in your lifestyle. But it's nothing like walking on your feet always hurting. It's not nothing like, not knowing what to eat and you don't know what to do. But we can work with you. I can talk to you. We can look at things together, but it's up to you. Because the bottom line is, your feet are hurting. Your eyes are blurred. Your head is hurting, and you just don't know which way to go, and it's hard. So why are you talking about diabetes? Because you know what? That's a big issue right now. We think about it. Not just you, but when you're going through what you're going through every day in your journey, and you wake up in the morning, and you're going through your day, and your feet is hurting, nothing you can do. You haven't even got out your door yet, and your feet is about to explode on you. You can't understand. And everything you're trying to do is already frustrating enough. How the clothes make you go up and down, up and down. You don't know what to wear today, wear tomorrow, because one day it fits, next day it doesn't. That's so frustrating. And then you walk into your kitchen and you look around like, what am I going to eat today? What am I going to eat? Then if there's something that in the house, like we put in, and I shouldn't eat that dessert, that sweet, that apple, them chips and stuff like that, but that's there at the moment, you grab it. And then you deal with, as you're going down the road or riding the bus or however you transportation around, then you beat yourself up. Been there, done that. But let's make a conscious decision this year before we go into another year. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to beat this. You get tired, quit telling, when people get to telling you what you should do, tell them what you're going to do. See, they're not you. You're the one that's dealing with the diabetes. You're the one that's dealing with your feet always hurting. You're the one that's dealing with the blood vision. You're the one that's always dealing with the stomach late night up, you can't go to sleep. Everybody else is home asleep. They're not worrying. But listen, let's work on you. This is Dr. Moore. Guys, go to drtimothymoore.com. Let's talk about this. Let's see. And there's going to be a link later in the video that you can click on if you want to talk and discuss how to stop foot pain today, the neuropathy today, and get some relief today. There's some simple things that you can really do if that's what you want to do. Hey guys, be blessed. Pass this on to somebody, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon so we can keep this conversation going. Be blessed.